Hey everybody, it's Candy, aka Brown Eyed Girl 69. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I am a little ticked. I just sat here and made, I guess my phone only goes like 25 minutes. Because I know I was getting close to the 25-minute mark on my video, and then all of a sudden, cut off. Well, you know what? It didn't get saved. So all that talk, I guess it wasn't meant for it to happen. Wasn't meant for the universe to, wasn't meant for me to share my thoughts with the universe. So I don't know if I'm going to actually sit here and say I'm going to try it again, but I am probably going to try to throw out a couple of little truth nuggets. Well, having just a regular conversation with me and Mary Jane and Batman. Batman. Yes, that's right. I am a Gen Xer. I was born in 1969. Maybe it is a good thing that the video got taken down because I was talking about a couple different subject matters. That probably would have got me a strike on YouTube streets. But yes, I'm a Gen Xer, so I'm old school. Pretty much just doing time here and doing what needs to be done for me, myself, and I, and the people in my immediate family, and within my immediate circle and community. I do have a couple of soul sisters on here. I know of one other one, but me and her don't really talk that much. We talk on streams, but not privately. But I do have a couple of soul sisters that I do talk to privately outside of YouTube. And last night I was given some information about one of them, and let's just say I'm still trying to wrap my head around some things, honestly. But I think that's how it happens sometimes, you know. You come into an awareness and then there has to be some type of timing for processing, you know, and processing the information that you just became aware of, you know. That's the way it was for me 15 years ago. Like, some of the subject matters that some of the people are talking about nowadays that are just waking up now, some of the things they're talking about, like chemtrails and all these things, I was talking about that stuff back in 2009. There's been people that's been talking about this stuff for a long time, you know, even ever since they started noticing it. Which I don't know how many years it's been, but I know things that are considered conspiracy-minded stuff or theory stuff has been happening for a long time. I'm going to sit here and say I'm 54 years old. There's probably stuff going on that's been going on my whole life, you know. I would say a lot of things started happening in the 60s, especially after they blew JFK away. That's when it really started. It started before that, but that's when they really started trying to excel in their agendas. To keep the population dumbed down. Well, you know what? They've accomplished it. They've almost accomplished it. Question is, what are we going to do about it? What's anybody going to do about it? Are we going to do anything about it? Is anything going to be changed? Are we just going to recycle ourselves back into a new generation that is dumbed down because, and basically under lock and key and imprisoned in their own life because we didn't do anything about it here in the here and the now? That's something to think about, truly. Do you want to be recycled back into that kind of futuristic self? Not me. Not me at all. When I was born in 1969, man, that was like one of the heights of freedom, you know. That was the height of people standing up and saying, no more war, no more this, no more injustice, no more killing, no more. Why can't we just live in peace? Why can't we give peace a chance? Why is people always like so quick to want to go to war with somebody, but so hesitant in trying to make peace with others? It doesn't make sense to me. Myself here, I'm personally here to hold the balance for humanity. That is my job. I am starting to learn and understand myself a little bit better. And I will say this, I am a Sun Cancer. My moon's in Libra, which is all about balance. And I'm Sagittarius rising, so I got that fire in me. Okay? I am the holder and it's kind of weird because I'm all signs wrapped in one. We all are to a certain extent. But I'm an air sign. My sun sign is a Cancer, but I was born on a cusp. So I was born on the cusp of air and water. And then my moon's in Libra, which I believe Libra is an earth sign. And then Sagittarius is fire. So there's all the elements in my sign right there. I don't even know why I kind of got off on that, but it's hard. Yeah, I am basically the holder of the triple flame. I'm the holder of balance. It's what I do. And because I have Gemini in me, I'm a messenger. So I got twins and crab. And then I got the scales. And then I got the Centaurian with his bow. An arrow. I don't know if people have ever really looked into their signs that much or anything. I used to not. And I've done some research in my past on, birth charts and natal charts and things of that nature. And then I kind of knew myself a little bit better because of those things, and then I just kind of got out of the habit of things. There's a lot of things that I used to do that I don't do now. There's a lot of things I used to do back in the day that I don't do now that I probably haven't really upholded to in at least 2.5, 3 years, maybe 4 years. I'm trying to think out of the last 6 years, probably at least a good 3 years of that. It's a lot of my habits that I had 6 years. A lot of the habits that I had from 6 to 10 years ago, even 6 to 11 years ago, I don't have now. I don't write like I used to, even though I should. Daryl says that too. Daryl says I should write. I've had people tell me I need to write a book. I probably could write a book. I could write a book on many subject matters. I could write a book on adoption. I could write a book on adoption and what it's like being found by your birth mother. I could write a book on homelessness, what it's like to be homeless, because I was homeless for almost 5 years, so I've got experience in that subject matter, I could write a book on what it takes raising a child after their biological parent passes away. And going through the grief of that, I definitely could write a book on grief. I've experienced grief so much in my life, it's not even funny. And when you find out that the reason why you have to experience this grief is because the love you have inside of you is too strong for any natural human to handle, and that the only way that they can get away from that type of energy is to die. So in reality, you love them to death? Yeah. That one's the one I'm still trying to swallow. And that one I think is going to be a pretty big pill. So it might take me a minute or two. Those that would have ears to hear will hear exactly what I'm saying. And those that don't won't. But all I can say is this. It's all gonna come crashing down. So we might as well just get out and live for the moment and do what the fuck we want anyway. Why not? You know what I mean? So if there's anybody listening that knows a little bit about birth signs, since I was talking about birth signs, I was born on June 23rd, 1969. I was born a sun sign of Cancer. Gemini, which is right before Cancer, ends like on the 21st, I think. And I was born on the 23rd, 2 days after after Gemini ends. I was born. My moon was in Libra at the time. And I guess I came rising through Sagittarius. My ascension was through Sagittarius. I've always connected. These are the signs that I've connected with the most in my life. I connect most with Geminis, Cancers, Tauruses, Capricorn, Pisces for sure, Scorpio, basically all the water signs, a couple of the earth signs. It's the fire signs I try to stay away from. To a certain extent, you know, because water always puts out fire, right? I mean, that's the one thing that I guess I have no fear over fires, because fire can't burn me, because I'm water. Now, earth can be burned by fire. And air can make the fire stronger. So I guess it's all just a matter of perspective, you know? So, it's, you know, it's kind of a cool thing to learn. It helps you learn a little bit more about yourself. If you learn about the houses, which are the 12 zodiac signs, which are also the 12 disciples, which is also our 12 main cranial nerves in the top of our head. Our temple is the body of God, or our body is the temple of God. These are our temples. This is where our third eye is, our crown chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plex chakra, root chakra, etc. I studied all these things way back when I first started learning about them. I studied star seeds. I've studied the Galactic Federation of Light and all these other things, man. I've been through the ringer and everything. I've been through A to Z, basically, in religion, you know, from Armenianism to whatever, Zionism. From Armenianism to Zionism, I guess that's a good sign. That's a good saying for me to say. From A to Z in religion, from Armenianism to Zionism, I've studied. A lot. I know how to utilize the Bible to get my point across to these people that are still asleep. You know, they're still asleep. As far as Christianity is concerned, but, you know, you play with fire, you're going to get burned. Don't you think? I don't know. I guess that's just one of my many perspectives this evening on a couple of different subject matters. So with that, I'm going to say peace, 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 peace. Peace, love, and hugs, and many blessings from me to you and yours. And you have yourself a good night, good evening, good day, wherever you may be in this world. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down. I don't really care. If it resonates with you, take what resonates. If it doesn't, don't utilize it. If you want to share, feel free to share. If you'd like to comment, feel free to comment. I'm willing. I'm always able, ready, and willing to communicate with others that would like to communicate with me. So you choose however you like to do that. We'll talk at you soon, and until the next time.